Hi, I'm Yoon, and I teach verbal SAT, so that's the critical reading and the writing sections of the SAT. And I've been doing this for many, many years and seen thousands and thousands of students. I've seen them all. Typically, students who come into my class get about a 200 to 300 point increase in their verbal scores. And that's because I know a lot of the strategies and techniques that you need to know about how to beat the test. And beating the test is a good way to think about the SAT because it's unlike anything else you do in high school. So whether you are an ESL student, or you're a student who gets A's in English class and you like reading and you just don't understand why you're not getting the higher SAT scores. You're a good reader, but the SAT score somehow isn't reflecting that. Or you're like this one student I had who got a 780 on her writing test and wants to get an 800. The tips that you'll see in the 20 videos in my series will show you how to beat this particular test. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in New York, and I attended Johns Hopkins University, and I did my bachelor's and master's there in writing. And then I taught there writing for a number of years at both the college levels and also the Johns Hopkins University Center for Talented Youth. Then I moved out west, attended Stanford University to get my master's degree in English literature. I met my husband and settled down in the Bay Area. Taught some high school level English at a private school here. And so I've got a lot of experience teaching English. And the one thing I've learned from that is that teaching English, what you do in your English class, is totally different from what you have to do on the SAT. And before you watch the clip, I'm going to give you two free pieces of information. And the first is the SAT is a multiple choice test. In English class, you do not take multiple choice tests, usually. And so it's a different form of test taking and one that you're going to have to learn strategies for. The second thing you're going to want to know is that the SAT is a standardized test. The SAT has certain kinds of questions it'll ask, or certain vocab words that will reappear over and over again, or certain categories of errors in the writing section that it likes to test. And if you know what these standards are, then you will be able to master those particular techniques and get the score that you want on the SAT without wasting a lot of time memorizing thousands and thousands of extra vocab words or applying all these millions of grammar rules you may have picked up during your years in school. So why don't you take a look at this clip? The blank of animated films on college campuses is evident from the blank books analyzing cartoon classics that have been sold in college bookstores. Okay, so what general clue do I have? I think is evident from would be a general clue because it shows me what came before it and what came after it should be connected, right? So I'm looking for two words that are connected. Now, what am I saying about animated films on college campuses? Well, I know that there are books analyzing cartoon classics that are sold in college bookstores. Well, if there are these books in college bookstores that are analyzing cartoon classics, then I'm going to assume there's something positive about animated films, right? Now, if this first blank is positive, then the second blank needs to be positive as well because the general clue is evident from showed me the two blanks need to be equal. Okay, so what can I take out of this left-hand column because it's not positive? I can take out suppression and reduction. What can I take out of the right-hand blank because it's not positive? Well, I can take out limited. And the word incidental is neither positive nor negative, so I'm going to take that out as well. And your answer here would be E. The popularity of animated films is evident from the numerous books analyzing cartoon classics, and that makes perfect sense, right? All right, guys, well, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.